Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. Here for some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Today we're going to be revisiting two DBS Broly mods. Why, you may be asking? Well, one, these are extremely well made with custom transformations, animations, supers, and ultimate attacks. But two, the character has been confirmed. He's going to be part of the official game via DLC Pack 20, also known as Future Saga Chapter 3, which is going to be releasing later this month, October 30th. So I just want to go back down memory lane before we do get the official character. You know, I guess this could be a before and after comparison. So we do have the first one right here that was developed by Gamer Chief. I think this one released earlier this year, 2025. He does start off in his wrathful state, so something similar to the official character. And we do have this second one over here that was created by Far Knight. He does start off in his base form, which is cool. I still want to see, you know, modded characters, or a modded Broly rather, after he drops in the official game. You know why? Think about it this way. So his base form has been confirmed. He's going to be part of the new game mode, just roaming around as an NPC around Kanton City, correct? So modders could take that official model and then create a custom transformation going into his wrathful state, which is, you know, the actual DLC character. That's best of both worlds right there, man. Official content mixed with mods. That would be so cool to see. So we're going to be starting things off with the Gamer Chief variation. Such a cool model. I believe they're using some of the assets from Dragon Ball The Breakers just because he is a playable character in that game. So he has very cool skills, right? We have the Aura Trap, which does do that knock away. I believe in The Breakers, it's supposed to pull the enemy towards Broly. Even with the very unique Aura, I guess, stripes going on. Let's go ahead and deplete some ki. And then use some of the supers just so we can see a little bit more of the key charge in action. So gigantic charge, this does change when we transform. Look at that, broke his stamina with ease. Powered shell, that's going to be the base move. Gigantic rage, this is also the original technique. Shoutouts to D's auras for the aura pack that we have installed. So this is Aura Trap in all its glory. Look at that, it even stuns the opponent. So it doesn't necessarily bring them towards you, but it just stuns them, right? So they can't necessarily run away unless they evasive out of it. Very cool technique. As for the evasive Super Blast Meteor, oh yeah, so it doesn't necessarily activate until we transform. For now, it's just going to be the instant rise. Gigantic Energy Blast. Yeah, the mouth energy cannon. Look at that with the facial expressions going on right there. I did a complete breakdown a while ago, so not necessarily going to go too in-depth. Just mainly want to showcase the custom animations that we have going on. Do that once more. Woo! So this is actually going to be an official attack for DLC 20 Broly, right? It's been confirmed via the V-Jump scan. It's going to be his super attack, though, not necessarily an ultimate like how this one is. When the DLC character does release, I'll do more of this proper before and after comparison. You know, have both of them on the screen at the same time. Planet Crusher. Look how well animated this is with nothing to go off of. You know what I mean? Well, unless, again, they are taking the assets from The Breakers, but I'm not entirely sure about that. But the animation alone to peak. This feels like we are playing the DLC early. You see how he just wells out both his arms, the camera angle, how it goes back just to capture both the character and the energy blasts. You see that right there? Whoa. Too cool. Now for the transformation, go ahead and put the key back to auto recovery. Use Aura Trap once more just before we transform. Ooh, even the green ripple effects, a callback to DBZ Broly. That's like his signature charge ability. Transformation! Very nice. This is actually going to be part of DLC 20 as well. So Wrathful Broly I'm talking about the DLC 20 version. He can transform into this. It will alter his combo strings, and it just greatly increases his fighting capability, I'm sure. So this one, it actually alters the gigantic charge. Look at that. He does the two-handed energy blasts that overpowered Goku and Vegeta's dual Gallic Kamehameha. You can hold on to it, I think, or snap vanish with it. No, I think that's going to be the full powered variation. Powered shell, that's the same. Gigantic rage, test this out for the one time. Yeah, that's going to be the same. Or a trap. Perfect. Super blast meteor. So this is where it changes for his Super Saiyan Awoken. You press and hold on to it, and he does the chaotic bursts of energy. And I think this is supposed to delete the opponent's stamina if the energy... No, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm thinking of this actual Broly over here. So let's try this once more. See if we can actually do some damage. Yep, there it is. There it is. Perfect. His evasive, DLC 20, something similar to this, right? It's going to be that vertical explosion. This is more of that energy sphere. He did like 3 different techniques during his transformation, right? It's crazy how strong this guy is. Gigantic energy blasts. The one-handed energy wave. Planet Crusher. That's going to be the same. I'm holding on to it just in case there's any power differences. Don't think so. Yeah, that's it for this one. Now let's go ahead and activate the full power transformation. This animation goes crazy. Pretty top tier, right? This is another thing modders can do over the official DLC 20 character. So, Wrathful Broly into Super Saiyan, that's good. But obviously, Super Saiyan Broly can't transform into full power. That's a completely different character. So, going back to what I said before with taking the non-playable base Broly, you know, the NPC within the game mode. Yeah, use that into the Wrathful, and then the Super Saiyan, that's already part of DLC 20, and then, you know, someone would have to create a full power Super Saiyan transformation / animation into the DLC 13 character, right? The full power Super Saiyan Broly that we currently have. And then, yeah, it's just the complete transformation line with using the official Xenoverse 2 assets. And again, some modded content like the transformations. So, going over his skill set, yep, that's the same. Boom, dual damage, powered shell, gigantic rage. Don't necessarily need to do all of that. Planet or super blast meteor. Yep. Powered or gigantic energy blast. I think this is going to be the one-handed energy wave, just because he literally did this, undergoing this form against Blue Gogeta. Oh no! Yeah, so it's a custom gigantic roar. I thought I changed the setting to auto recovery. Maybe not. Do that once again. Such a cool animation to it. He like charges up twice. The energy wave is very different from the vanilla game as well. Planet Crusher. So Planet Crusher is the same for all 3 forms. But you guys get the idea. With each transformation, some of his skills will slightly change. And I'm sure his combo strings do as well. Totally forgot to showcase all of that. This is going to be the vanilla string. And that's it for the Gamer Chief variation. Now we have the older one, the 2022 version of Broly. These two, in my personal opinion, the Gamer Chief and Far Knight character mods are probably like the best DBS Broly mods out there. So, again, base form over here. Going to be using some of the basic techniques. A lot of them are from Broly, obviously. Oh, look at this charge. Very, very crazy. Oh, we have a whole cutscene for that one. I haven't used these mods in forever. So it's kind of refreshing going back to these character mods, right? Just before the DLC 1 comes out. So that's going to be his ultimate, Gigantic Roar. Again, the Energy Blast. It's cool because you see how his pupils are the normal one, but when you use his ultimate, he kind of activates a little bit of that Wrathful Essence just before he transforms completely. And then, okay, so the Planet Crusher is for the Ascended form. That's just going to be the Energy Blast Barrage transformation. Oh, that was so cool. That literally reminded me of the movie, how we have the same camera angles, you know, how his arm enlarges right there. Dude, imagine if base DBS Broly was part of DLC 20. Imagine how epic that transformation animation would have been. I'm still looking forward to the Super Saiyan Awoken skill, because that's just going to be 10 out of 10 peak cinema for sure. Don't get me wrong, these mods are top tier, will always be top tier, but the official contents, you can't beat that, at least in my personal opinion. This is why if you have both of them combined, then that's just the best of both worlds. But yeah, the DLC official content's usually a bit better, just my personal opinion. These are still cool at the end of the day, don't get me wrong. That's going to be the basic dash. It did not phase full power Broly over there. Oh, he's going crazy with the energy waves. I like that one. Gigantic Rage. Normal move. Again with the full power charge. Brutal Buster. Gigantic Roar. The vanilla skill. Planet Crusher. This is going to be a bit more fitting. Yeah. Oh, nice. Wow. This one might actually have a better animation. Both of them are cool. But I kind of want to restart, or at least, yeah, I have to restart. So let's compare both the modded Planet Crushers. The official one is going to be crazy. So transform. We have to equal the fighting grounds over here. And we'll use this one first. Comment down below, which Planet Crusher do you think is better? So there's that one. And then using this one. Woo! Okay, so I do like the first half of this Planet Crusher a bit more. Look at that, it's super crazy. Until the part where he launches out the energy blasts. Right here, just because it's more of like that Spirit Bomb animation. This one over here, he you know, throws out both of his arms right there. So yeah, when he throws it out, I like the animation a bit more, but everything else for this one I like more. The zoom up, the facial expression, the texture of the energy blast itself. Yeah, everything about that is nice. So moving forward to the... Did I use everything already? I think I did. Super Saiyan. Damn. This one, both these mods still hold up. You know what I mean? But this one, considering that I dropped back in 2022, Far Night cooked for sure. That animation, that was literally the whole movie. The whole movie right there. Oh, look at that. He wants some of that action too. Boom. Fair play, man. Fair play. All right. Rinse and repeat using all these supers. Look at that. Look at that. He's just plowing through all the enemies. I think this is where he uses the two-handed energy wave. Okay, let's just change the setting to unlimited. I changed it to normal. My bad. All right, now let's see what happens when we spam this in its entirety. Perfect. There it is. Gigantic Blaster. Point blank into the dual cannon move. Something similar over here. Something I keep mentioning, but, you know, just the same skills, slightly different. You know, all the modders out there, they just have their own vision of each skill attack. And this is just a perfect example. He does a Ki Blast first into the dive. He does the spin twistaroos as well. And this one, just more of the dash forward. I mean, to be fair, if this attack were to be part of DLC 20, it would probably be a bit more like this one, right? More straightforward. At least I think. Gigantic Rage. That's the grab. Powered Burst. Brutal Buster. Gigantic Roar. Planet Crusher once more. Oh, that's not Planet Crusher. Woo! Dang. So for this one, yeah, it's the evasive. Then going back to this one over here. Again, so cool how we have multiple different versions of the same skill. Alright, now for the full power transformation. I like how they get the red eyes. Even he gets it as well. Yeah, man. Both have the same idle stance. No, this one's a bit more custom, it seems. Oh, energy wave for the basic super. Oh my gosh. He's doing everything. The energy wave into the consecutive blast right there. That was nice. Oh, dying. Yeah, the supers. Far Knight went crazy with this particular mod over here. Oh, you can just keep using that. Let's try it. And then he follows through with the punch. Let's see if Gigantic Rage changed at all. Oh, can't even grab him. Doesn't phase him at all. Boom. Works after stamina break. Powered Burst. Brutal Buster. Ooh! I remember this one. I definitely remember that one. Dang. That is crazy. DLC 20 ain't gonna be like this. That's for dang sure. This is the ultimate from Dragon Ball FighterZ. Well, to be fair, full power Super Saiyan Broly is already in the game. So obviously DLC 20 ain't going to be like this. But the vanilla character is nowhere close to being this cool. Now Planet Crusher. Boom. Oh, nice. Just throws out energy waves or mouth cannons. You can keep pressing it to prolong the attack. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Just, again, want to go down memory lane. Shoutouts to the Xenoverse 2 modding community for creating peak mods. This one by Far Knight, and then this one over here by Gamer Chief. Now we have to wait for DLC Pack 20. I'm just on that hype train, you know. Keep the Broly videos dropping, you know what I'm saying? At least that's what I want to do all the way until October 30th. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys would like to see next. I plan on doing like this story DBS Broly episode, you know, play as Goku and Vegeta and go up against, you know, Broly, just recreate the movie as best as possible with these mods over here. Thank you guys for the immense support as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.